Welcome to today's video. Have you ever opened your eyes just minutes before your alarm went off without anyone waking you? It almost feels like your body has a built-in alarm clock perfectly tuned to your morning schedule. But how does it know when to wake you? Is it luck, coincidence, or science? This video is about why you wake up right before your alarm. The fascinating connection between your internal body clock, your brain, and the hormones that control your sleep and alertness. Imagine this. It's 6:58 a.m. Your alarm is set for 7 o'clock. Suddenly, you blink awake 2 minutes early. You check the clock in disbelief. It happens again the next morning, and the one after that. Somehow, your body seems to know precisely when to wake up, as if it has its own sense of time. This isn't a coincidence. It's your brain's biological clock working behind the scenes every night. At the center of this natural rhythm lies a small cluster of neurons in your brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN, located in the hypothalamus. Think of it as your body's timekeeper. It regulates your circadian rhythm, the 24-hour cycle that controls when you feel sleepy, alert, and hungry. This internal clock responds to external cues like light, temperature, and routine. When you go to bed and wake up at consistent times, your brain learns that pattern, and eventually it starts anticipating your alarm. So, how does it actually wake you up before your alarm? It all comes down to a powerful stress hormone called cortisol. While cortisol is often linked to stress, it also plays a key role in helping you wake up naturally. Your brain's internal clock schedules a cortisol surge roughly 30 to 60 minutes before your usual wake-up time. This spike raises your heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature, gently shifting your body from deep sleep into a lighter, more alert state. If your alarm is set for 7 o'clock a.m., your brain might start this process at around 6:30. That's why you sometimes wake up moments before the alarm rings. Your body was already preparing to wake up. It's like your brain saying, "Don't worry, I've got this." No need for that noisy alarm. But there's another part of the story. Routine? When you wake up at the same time every day, your brain forms a predictive pattern. Even if you don't consciously know what time it is, your body has learned your schedule through repetition. The more consistent your sleep and wake times, the more precise this natural alarm becomes. That's why people who wake up at the same time daily, even on weekends, often find they no longer need an alarm at all. However, if you frequently change your bedtime or stay up late, your body clock gets confused, your internal signals fall out of sync, and suddenly you're hitting snooze 5 times instead of waking up naturally. This desynchronization is similar to what happens during jet lag or after a night shift. Your body's internal timekeeper is out of tune with the world around you. Let's go a little deeper. Your body doesn't rely on one signal. It's a symphony of hormones, temperature changes, and brain activity working together. When you're asleep, your body temperature slowly drops, but a few hours before waking, it begins to rise again, signaling your body that morning is near. At the same time, your melatonin levels, the hormone that makes you sleepy, start to fall. Meanwhile, your brain gradually increases cortisol and dopamine, helping you feel more alert and ready for action. This delicate dance between melatonin and cortisol is what determines whether you wake up refreshed or groggy. If your alarm interrupts this natural process, say, during deep sleep, you'll feel disoriented and tired. But if your body wakes up on its own just before that, you're catching the perfect moment between sleep cycles. That's why waking before your alarm often feels better than being jolted awake by it. Here's something fascinating. Studies show that people who expect to wake up at a particular time release stress hormones earlier in the night, preparing their bodies subconsciously. In one experiment, researchers told participants they'd be woken at 6 a.m., but secretly woke them at 5 a.m. Instead of being surprised, their bodies had already begun producing cortisol around 4:30. This means your body doesn't just track light and darkness, it also listens to your intentions. When you tell yourself you'll wake up early, your brain programs that into your internal clock. It's a remarkable example of how mind and body work together to regulate your sleep-wake rhythm. So, what can you do to strengthen this natural alarm system? Stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time daily. Yes, even on weekends. Avoid screens before bed. The blue light from phones and TVs suppresses melatonin and confuses your body clock. Let in natural light in the morning. Sunlight resets your circadian rhythm and reinforces your wake-up time. Limit caffeine late in the day. It can shift your internal clock and delay sleep onset. Get enough rest. A tired brain can't accurately regulate hormones like cortisol and melatonin. When your internal clock is in sync, you won't just wake up on time. You'll feel better doing it. So, the next time you wake up just minutes before your alarm, don't brush it off as a coincidence. It's your brain's precision at work. An ancient biological rhythm fine-tuned by light, habit, and hormones. Your body isn't trying to annoy you. It's trying to protect you from being startled awake by that harsh ringtone. You're not lucky. You're biologically timed. Our brains are capable of incredible precision when we give them consistency to work with. So tonight, as you set your alarm, know this. Your body already knows when morning's coming. Stay curious. Your body has its own clock, and it's always ticking. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more fascinating science facts, hit like and subscribe. And if you want to see the full playlist, the link is in the description.